You're being controlled. And the worst part? You don't even realize it. Not by geniuses, not by masterminds, by ordinary people with ordinary instincts. And you still lose, because you keep walking into the same traps like a man with his eyes open and his mind asleep. You believe the world rewards effort, that results speak for themselves, that honesty is protection, that being good makes you safe. That belief is why you're easy to use. Being good doesn't make you safe. It makes you extractable. Useful men aren't respected. They're harvested, drained, passed around, consumed like a resource. Because the modern world isn't built on truth. It's built on perception, optics, narratives, subtle manipulation, social chess. And you keep losing because you still believe the game is fair. It isn't. Let me show you how it actually works. Have you noticed how some people keep winning without doing anything impressive? They don't work harder than you. They don't know more than you. They aren't more talented than you. Yet somehow, they always look smarter, more valuable, more important. And you sit there confused. How? Because you're watching effort, and they're controlling comparison. They control the story. They control the averages. They control the frame. Here's the real scam. Most people don't need to become better. They just need to look better relative to you. That's it. And once you understand that, you start seeing predators everywhere. Let me make it concrete. 2 teams, 1 company, 2 managers. Manager A has killers, producers, men who carry outcomes. Manager B has the good effort crowd. Busy, tired, ineffective. The board issues an ultimatum. Improve performance, 6 months, or you're gone. The weak man panics. The naive man motivates. The hard-working man bleeds. But the manipulator, he smiles, because he doesn't create excellence. He repositions it. He takes 1 decent performer from Team A, not the best, just solid, moves him to Team B. And suddenly, Team A's average rises, Team B's numbers jump. 2 teams look improved. Nothing was built, nothing was fixed, only the optics changed. And who gets praised? Not the man who produced, the man who moved pieces. That's power. This is how people manipulate you. They don't become valuable. They stand next to value. That's why weak men orbit strong men. Laugh too loud, agree too fast, cling like parasites. They're not loyal. They're using your light to hide their emptiness. And you let them, because you confuse proximity with allegiance. They aren't with you. They're feeding off you. You've seen this in friendships. That supportive friend, the one with a comment for every win. You share good news. They say, nice, but don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, but it's not that serious. Relax. Stay humble. You think it's advice? It's not. It's containment. They don't want you to fail. Failure makes you useless. They don't want you to win hard. That makes you dangerous. So they keep you average, manageable, explainable. That's how weak people operate. They don't attack openly. They sabotage momentum through jokes, concern, disrespect dressed as care. And you laugh because you were trained to be harmless. Harmless men don't get protected. They get hunted. Predators never start with violence. They start with testing. A late reply, a canceled plan, a public joke at your expense. Why are you so serious? Who do you think you are? Relax, it's not that deep. Notice the pattern? Your standards become the problem. Your self-respect becomes ego. And if you stay silent, they don't see maturity. They see permission. So they escalate, interrupt you, talk over you, ignore your messages, borrow and delay, demand favors, and you tolerate it because you're addicted to being nice. Here's the truth. Nice isn't a personality. It's a defense mechanism for men afraid of conflict, and everyone can smell it. especially women, especially powerful men, especially anyone who wants something from you, because nice men are easy to steer. Now let's talk about relationships, where most men don't get betrayed. They get trained. It starts small. She's late. She cancels. She flirts playfully. You stay calm. You think reacting makes you weak, so you swallow it, and she learns something critical. You adjust, so she pushes again and again. Now you're apologizing, explaining, defending yourself like you're on trial. Trying to earn respect you gave away. Here's the brutal truth. She's not testing your insecurity. She's testing your frame. A man has one. A pet adapts. And peace bought with lost respect isn't peace. It's surrender. Now the most subtle weapon, the compliment trap. You're such a good guy. You're always there. You're so helpful. That's not praise, that's programming. They assign you an identity, so you feel guilty breaking it. So you keep giving, fixing, paying, carrying, because you're addicted to the role. Good guys don't get love, they get assignments. And when they stop being useful, they're discarded without hesitation. You've seen it. The confusion when you say no. The offense. You changed. No, you stopped being exploitable. And that scares them. Here's the darker truth. Most people don't improve themselves. They lower the comparison. Weak men bring weaker men around. Average women keep uglier friends close. Mediocre managers hoard incompetence. Not to grow, to look tall. So when you evolve, they panic. Your growth exposes their fraud, so they pull you back. Quietly, no invitations, no public support. Your name disappears, and if you confront them, they deploy guilt. You changed. You're intense now. Translation, you're no longer controllable. Here's why you keep losing. You're trying to be understood. You explain, justify, defend. You think clarity protects you. It doesn't. It makes you predictable. Predictable men are easy to manipulate. Powerful men don't explain. They don't overshare. They don't announce moves. They move quietly. Mystery creates pressure. Pressure creates leverage. Final truth. Most people aren't evil. They're opportunistic. They benefit from you. They're friendly. You stop benefiting them. The mask drops. So what do? You stop living like prey. You stop rewarding disrespect with access. Stop paying for attention. Stop explaining yourself. You become selective, calm, cold when necessary, dangerous through discipline. You observe, measure, respond precisely. And when guilt shows up, you don't argue. You note it and decide. Because anger is loud, power is quiet. Here's your final weapon. You stop trying to be liked. You start making people qualify. You stop auditioning. You evaluate. Do they respect you? Add value. Move correctly. If they fail, you don't explode. You withdraw. Because the man who can walk away is the man no one can control. Now you know the game. The only question is, will you play it or stay prey? If you want part 2, subscribe, because next time we go deeper.
Thanks for spending time with us. If this sparked a new way of thinking, hit like and subscribe to keep the ideas flowing. And don't forget, check the description for the links to the original books and resources we used today. We'll see you in the next one.